If you're to truly entertain reality, if you're truly to entertain what's going on in the world right now, you have no choice but to accept several truths, and they're very hard truths. The truth is that as men, as a man trying to exist in this world, women have every advantage imaginable. Like if you're a man and you're trying to date, or if you're trying to do what I'm doing, which is, it's kind of like playing, not dating, but you're trying to put women, because they've already, in my opinion, a lot of them put themselves in the role of essentially a side chick. They've already put themselves in a lower state by not already being virginal when you've met them, not being virtuous, being essentially whores. So to treat them as such in your dealings with them, they take that as disrespect. And what I mean by that specifically is, like, if you as a man prioritize anything, any and everything over a woman, she's going to take offense to that. Maybe not right away. And if it is right away, then she'll hide it. She'll conceal it. Like most women do with their faces, like a lot of women do with their hair. Even white women, believe it or not, wear fake hair. Trust me, I know. I've dated enough of them. And it's this mindset that, we as men, we got to get out of. We got to get out of our need for relations with women. We have to control ourselves. We have to control our minds. And the truth is, we have to control our bodies. And by that, I mean control our desires. It's not an easy thing, but it's something that can be learned to be controlled, like everything else. Like the sensation of a release. You can only release so many times. It's like like anything. You get used to it. Like if you're with the same girl enough times, you will eventually tire of her. It's inevitable. I have never been with a woman where I didn't eventually, over some point of time, get eventually just sick of her. The way she looks when she's sleeping, get sick of hearing her talk, get sick of just everything about her, man. Just fuck. All the little hair she leaves in the fucking bathtub. Everything about her eventually that you thought was nice and cute. If you stay with her long enough, eventually this shit will drive you fucking up the wall. And in this society, if you already put a woman at a lower state, which she's already put herself in, she has basically every advantage to hurt you. I've been seeing this one girl, been seeing her off and on at my leisure, giving her very minimal information about me. And it's usually only when I want to be, with her. Whenever she wants to see me, I purposefully deny her. Purposefully at that point, oh, no, I'm not available, no. And I won't even tell her. I won't go into detail. She tries to make me food or whatever. I refuse. I'm sorry, I'm on a very stringent diet. I can't tell you exactly what it is. It's very personal to do with me. When you try to treat a chick with like arm's length, that's when you see who she really is. And you'll see it faster than normal. I've been playing a lot of video games lately because I'm on vacation. And when I go on vacation, I don't go travel abroad. I'm not really a traveler like that. What I like to do is just stay home. Home is my castle. Home is my sanctuary. Well, not sanctuary, but it's a place where I like to just chill and just do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I've been seeing this chick, and one time I forgot she was at my house, and I just felt like playing some video games, and it was blowing this bitch's mind that I would rather play video games than fuck her. Like, it was like the ability of these women to be so egotistical, so vain, to think that they can just capture every aspect of a man's mind and that I can't think about anything other than her is beyond their thought process. She's been thinking this whole time that she got me. This whole time that she's been worming her way into my life, and that at some point I was just going to never be able to deny her, not be able to resist her. And the whole time, I knew what she was doing. And I had a plan of my own. And the plan was eventually to open the door and throw that bitch out. Anyway, I'm back to the story. I'm playing video games, right? I'm playing, I don't know. Well, some game I'm playing. I'm not even just playing it. I'm also streaming it on the Big Go. And she's like, so, you look like you're having a lot of fun. Can I play? And I'm like, no, I have to do it. I'm playing right now. But if you wanted to leave, you can go ahead and leave, is what I tell her. And she's looking at me. She's like, are you asking me to go? And then I just kind of looked at her and I was like, well, I'm not really asking you to stay, so you can kind of take it however you want. And she looks at me and she's like, did you just insult me? And I was like, look, I'm trying to play a game here. You're free to go, same way you're free to stay. You have the freedom of choice to an extent. And she was like, you're just being really rude right now. You have a guest over and you're playing a video game. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, hey, we've done whatever we're going to do for this time, and let's focus on the next time. I'll see you then. And she looked at me, she got so pissed, and she got up and she walked into the next room. And I was like, why's she going to the next room? What the fuck is she doing over there? She left some of her stuff. At first I was thinking maybe she's leaving, but then I realized she left some of her clothes. So I'm like, okay, she's not leaving. What the fuck is she doing? So I get up and I go into the next room, and this bitch is in the other room on her phone texting. And I'm like, oh, she's probably texting one of her other guys that she's getting fucked by. Like I give a damn, because I already know she's unclean, and I don't respect her. I already know what the situation is with these chicks, and it's with all of them. It doesn't matter how they act, how they behave. They all have like this whole mentality that, oh, you can't mistreat me because I'm already mistreating you. Oh, I made the game, and all this other kind of stupid shit, how these chicks think. And so I told her, I was like, hey, look, something just came up. I got a message and you got to go. And that's what I told her. I was like, you got to go. And this chick, I'm not even bullshitting you. This girl got dressed right in front of me. She put on all her clothes, and like I'm walking her out, right? We're at the front door, and for some reason she says, oh, I forgot something. She walks back into the living room, and I'm watching her, and she starts taking off her pants. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she starts taking off her pants, and I'm walking towards her. I'm walking towards her, and she's like taking off her pants. She takes them all the way off, and she's holding them in her hands. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like looking at me, and she has like this crazy look on her face. No bullshit. No fucking bullshit. And so I'm walking towards her. I'm like, yo, you need to leave. What are you doing? And like, I started like coming there trying to grab her so I can throw her out. And she starts running away from me. And so like I'm chasing this chick with no pants on, fucking running around my house. Like I got this fucking chick, bottomless bitch, running around, and I'm chasing after her. And eventually, like, I fucking grab her, and I'm like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out. And I like literally carry this bitch to the front door and throw her out. She's holding her pants in her hand, and she's like laughing and like kind of like halfway screaming. And I just remember thinking, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, dude, so crazy, so fucking crazy. And this is the kind of shit, like, somehow, some way in this fucked up, whacked off society, they would rationalize it like, oh, a black man grabbing a woman for any reason, even after she did some totally irrational, illogical bullshit, he's the bad guy. You can't do that. No. It's not us. We're not the fucking problem. Society is the fucking problem that allowed this type of fucking nonsense to fester to the point where it's literally where it is right now. Okay? Where you got fucking naked chicks running around thinking they run the show. That's how fucking crazy it is. Crazy. I mean, it's like it's we're at another level right now, okay? And this is society. Society has a bullet loaded for every man walking this earth, specifically us black men. And this message, this is a warning. As a man, if you choose to engage with a woman for any reason, you really are taking your life into your own hands. You're taking your fate into your own hands. And you're basically rolling the dice, because this society, man, is so corrupt and it's just so not for us that it's literally actively trying to kill us for any reason at all. And this right here in society's eyes is a valid reason for them to fucking kill me. But I'm not gonna let that shit happen, and neither should you. I remember this one video where I think Adigan was talking about how grab a bitch by the nape of her neck and throw her the hell out of your house. Yo, if that video is not the truth, I don't fucking know what is, man. I really don't at this point. Something to think about. Peace.